Good Thursday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majewski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Studios with your weather update here on your April the 9th, 2026. Well, we're going to wrap up the work week with abundant sunshine, that's for sure, and definitely seeing a bit of a warming trend. It was a little bit milder today on your Thursday, but we'll be warmer still on Friday, and that's going to carry right into the weekend. And believe it or not, we're talking summer-like type temperatures as we go into early next week. And of course, the big question is, when is it going to rain again? Well, we'll take a look at that as well. Now, before we get going on this full report, if you're new here to our YouTube channel and you live anywhere across North Georgia, let me quickly introduce myself as your personal weatherman. And I'm here on a mission to build a 24-hour weather channel. And when you try to do something like this, it's all about the numbers. So it doesn't cost you anything. It's free. Please subscribe to the channel. And more importantly, make sure you hit that notification bell so you're alerted on all future weather updates, as well as when we maybe perhaps be doing some live severe weather coverage. You may want to be notified for something like that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into today's update. Talk about a gorgeous sky there across Brasstown Ball. Look at all that blue sky out there. Just really a really delightful afternoon, and also seeing that here in Braselton as well. Still a bit of a breeze out there coming out of the east, about 10 to 20 miles per hour, but generally feeling pretty good here for this afternoon, as well as up toward Lake Chateau with a lot of sunshine. So this sunshine will carry us straight into the weekend as well. Now, radar, it remains quiet. It's going to stay that way, folks. Maybe toward the end of next week, we may get a little something, but even then, not a whole lot, as we're going to have the high pressure firmly in control of our weather. It is in control of our weather right now. I mean, the pressure here at my house was sitting at 30.54 inches. That's about like a 1030 millibar high. That's a pretty strong one, and it's definitely making its presence felt here all across North Georgia with all these clear skies across our region. Now, as we look at our regional radar here for the early afternoon hours, things are warming up nicely into the 60s. We'll top out around 70, lower 70s, upper 60s across North Georgia today, but they'll be warmer still on Friday, well into the 70s for most everybody. A lot more 80s start to pop up, and that'll continue into the weekend and even in the next week. So let's go ahead and take a look at our forecast model here as we're looking at the NAM 12Z run here, as we're kind of looking at, again, a quiet pattern. Here's our high pressure here. You kind of see it there showing up over the western portions of North Carolina. It's also in the upper level, so it's going to be kind of like a big blocking ridge there. It's going to keep the precipitation from coming into our area. So we're going to see, again, a little weak system up to the north. It's not coming in here. Nope. Can't punch into that high pressure, and it's going to be in control all weekend. And as it sits there, we're going to see it also building in the upper levels, and that's going to provide us with some very unseasonably warm weather by some 15 degrees going into next week. So as we go take a look at our temperatures in the morning, you might need a jacket. We're still going to be in the 40s here for a lot of North Georgia here going into your Friday morning, but noticeably warmer in the afternoon. Check this out, as we're going to see temperatures here going into the well into the 70s for tomorrow afternoon. Even a few isolated 80s will be popped up in there, so definitely warmer there. And then not as cold going into your Saturday morning. Saturday morning's lows will be generally in the 50s for a lot of locations here, so things are definitely warming up. In fact, those overnight lows will be creeping into the 60s going into next week. So say goodbye to that cool weather. We may be done with it for right now. So anyway, let's go take a look at our forecast maps here. Again, kind of watch the little timestamp there. This is from our friends at the National Weather Service there. You'll see that little yellow icon there kind of highlighting the days of the week here as we kind of go into your Friday. So again, we got high pressure. You see it right there, kind of controlling the weather here across the southeast, all the activities here. So we're getting these disturbances that are riding out of the southwest, kind of cutting through the middle of the country and then going into the Midwest. That's going to hold true. In fact, they're probably going to see some active severe weather there going into Saturday and Sunday both. So Saturday and then going into Sunday. So you see that active pattern there in the middle of the country. We've got a big stop sign up here across the southeast, thanks to that big high at the upper levels and at the surface. And that's going to hold true going into Monday. Tuesday, still looking dry. Wednesday starts getting closer to us. And maybe Thursday we get a few showers in here. I just put a 20% in there and just took Wednesday chance out. So until we kind of see the models lock in on any kind of rains in here, it's going to stay predominantly on the dry side with some very warm temperatures. So here's our forecast here for tomorrow. Gainesville, 77-46. Definitely seeing the temperatures going to above normal levels now. Normally in the low 70s, going in the middle, upper 70s. Overnight lows tonight generally in the 40s for everybody. Again, a cool, comfortable night, light jacket in the morning, and then you're going to lose it in the afternoon. Look at that, everybody well into the 70s, even a few 80s over there toward Rome. So a milder day ahead on Friday, but a beautiful day. Regionally looking like this, 77 in Asheville, as well as over toward Charlotte, 83 in Jackson, as well as Memphis, 80 in Columbus, and 80 in Birmingham. Next 7 days, here we go. All right, we're going into the low 80s here, going into Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But check out Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah, 86, 87. That's in the Gainesville area, 87. Overnight lows only going into the 60s next week. So definitely unusually warm weather coming at us with negligible chances of rain. Maybe extreme North Georgia there going into Thursday might get a chance of rain. And if we get a chance of rain, yeah, you might be able to want to use our weather app. Yeah, we got a free weather app for you. It's at the Apple Store. Still waiting on Android approval. I know it's a slow process, but if you do have the Apple iPhone, go ahead and download that. It's North Georgia Majestic Weather. Go ahead and scan that QRC code right there. Take you right to it. And make that part of your toolbox to keep yourself weather aware and weather safe. So, again, I appreciate you guys checking us out and helping us build this channel one step at a time. Next step for us is to get the website professionally done to support the app. We're in the works of working on that next. And then we'll work on building a set after that. So just one step at a time, we're going to get there. And I do appreciate you guys helping us out. All right, that's it for now. Y'all take it easy, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow for the weekend edition. Till then, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.